one.
Fast food packaging solution.
Packaging impacts. Fast food packaging waste poses a threat to the environment due to the factors of both its production and disposal. Plastics such plastics, styrofoam, cardboard, paper, and aluminum. Containers and packaging alone contribute over 23% of the material reaching landfills in the U.S. And packaging makes up the majority of the litter that ends up on our beaches and other waterways. Creation of materials like plastic for single-use packaging is resource-intensive and often requires burning of fossil fuels. Less than 14% of plastic packaging gets recycled, and single-use food and beverage packing is the main source of 269,000 tons of plastic pollution in the world.
So these are just some pictures of what I'm sure is a pretty common sight in cities and even like more rural areas nowadays, of just fast food packaging overflowing in trash cans. So you have like your cardboard pizza boxes, aluminum cans, plastic wrappings, plastic bags, cardboard burger containers, all these sort of things that just get sent to a landfill and don't really biodegrade, and obviously don't contribute to the beautification of cities and create litter and those kinds of things.
What's the problem? Fast food packaging has huge environmental impacts due to the fact most of it is not recycled and end up in landfills or in the environment, polluting land and water. Packaging that is sent to the landfills doesn't degrade quickly, and sometimes chemicals, inks, and from the packaging pollutes the soil underneath it. Packaging that ends up in the soil and waterways can degrade and absorb toxic chemicals like PCBs and pesticides like DDT, which eventually makes its way back to the food chain and to humans through seafood. Fast food packaging that is not recycled often ends up in landfills or sometimes burned, both of which produce air emissions, including greenhouse gases. Landfills emit ammonia and hydrogen sulfide, and incinerators can emit mercury, lead, hydrogen chloride, sulfur dioxides, nitrous oxides, and particulates.
So these are solutions that other companies and other places have implemented to try to solve this problem. A Brazilian-based burger company called Bob's used rice paper burger wrappers, and it was a limited time campaign, and it helped cut down on paper waste that would normally be caused by normal burger wrappers. And so the customers could actually eat these burger wrappers as if it were part of the burger, which is a pretty cool gimmick and also a good economic thing because they can bring in more customers that way. But it's kind of limited in its long-term execution because companies don't usually keep this kind of program for that long. And another US company called Lollyware made FDA-approved edible cups, and the cups were made from seaweed and had kelp-based edible straws. And they're currently in talks with major food and beverage retailers in hopes to help reduce waste and create more products like that. And these are also cool because even if the consumer doesn't eat the cup or the straw, if they do throw it out or litter it, sadly, it will biodegrade, which is a cool thing. So it's not creating permanent waste or pollution.
Our solution we came up with is to reduce the waste caused by fast food packaging is to use reusable cups and biodegradable materials to package the fast food. By using biodegradable materials to package food, the packaging that ends up in landfills won't be as harmful to the soil because it will biodegrade instead of emitting all the toxic chemicals into the soil. Packaging that gets littered will be able to biodegrade rather than polluting the waterways and ending up in all the waterways. Using reusable cups encourages people to keep the cup and reuse it instead of creating the unnecessary waste.
Planning for solution and rallying support. Raising awareness of the harmful effects fast food packaging has on the earth would be a great start to lowering the amount of waste being produced. If people are educated about these things, more people will want to lessen their own use and encourage companies to switch to more eco-friendly ways to package their food. Offering a discount to customers who bring in the reusable cups creates consumer demand for reusables from fast food companies.
And these are our citations. So these are the first 5 and the other 2. And that's basically it. That's our solution.